call him by what the fuck he is in real life, then I won't say shit at all and I'll leave and I'll go where the fuck I gotta go. When you get through, I don't give a fuck
I'm
who
good with
page
that. You can
got
call me
back.
whatever you
What
need
I'm
to call
telling
me. Get
you
off your
is
chest. I'm good with it.
Postmaster told me,
I'm good with it. Call me
Postmaster
what you
said,
need to
Wait,
call
y'all
me.
talking one at a
Postmaster
time, one at a
said,
time.
Postmaster said, because I don't talk to you, I'll show you the text message. Postmaster said she got Trina B page back. So you can't gag me. You can gag her. Because I don't give a fuck who got their page back. I'm telling you what she told me.
Did you mention Robert?
She
You
told
mentioned Robert
ask
too, right?
Trina B.
You mentioned
I
Robert
told
too, right?
yes,
Keep the
and she
keep with
said
the
she
same
got Robert's
keep
page.
the same energy.
Listen, listen, and she told Robert, she told me she got Robert's page back
Mm,
also. Not I
okay.
had Jag do it. She never mentioned
Okay.
Jag, period. So you can't gag me. When Cherry was dragging you, I had nothing to do with Cherry dragging you. But I
What I had
came
to do
over
with
there
Poppy
because
dragging you?
hold on,
What I say when
excuse me,
Poppy was dragging
excuse
you?
me, excuse me, excuse me. When Cherry was dragging you, I left out of there and I came and your people told you that I took up for you, and I came over there and told you because I sat with you every Wednesday on Petty's panel. So my loyalty is with Jag. So I'm not gonna sit while you drag Jag. I'm gonna say my 1-2, then I'm leaving because I don't fuck with you at all, bitch. Speaking of Cherry, I don't fuck with you to let you
Okay,
drag
mom.
Jaguar. So I said what I said to Cherry, and I
Um,
left, and I came and told you what I said, but your people had already sent you the message. When I come in your room, yeah, you don't know Poppy and who is you to do this. The same shit the same respect I gave you when I was sitting with a motherfucker because I sit with you and we gift each other on the panel every week. When that same behavior wasn't reciprocated, I said, fuck it. I see it's entertainment, so I'm going to keep it like that. And that's how it went. I felt like
And
when
did you hear what
Cherry
I
was
told
dragging
Poppy?
you in
And
my
so you
face,
didn't
I
hear what I
said,
wait
told
a minute.
Poppy?
Hold on a minute. Wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen. One moment. Happy mom. Let me explain something to you so you understand. You said I misgendered Low. Low was just kicked out of the room. I wish the bitch could have heard me say this. I never misgendered Low. Low started misgendering me first. Low started misgendering me, calling me a man first. And so I started calling her that. Do I do that to other trans women? No, I do not. That is the exception to the rule that I don't call her she because she refers to me as a man. No, it's okay. I just want to explain myself to you so you understand. I understand what Pastor's saying. I understand what Jagwar's saying. What I would like to do is not saying that we have to be friends again, but we keep it where we can find a happy place, not a happy place. It's be amicable, be decent, or try to fix things. And you can say a man is a man. I can say a cat is a dog. However people feel, that's how they feel. I'm just saying, I see two talented people that I know that
that did the
it's not
same thing
a
you and
real
Lo did,
beef.
and you telling us we can't talk like that. You and Lo did the
No, the reason,
same
no, the
thing.
reason, because I'm wrong to do
Jaguar
that,
called
Keith.
me gay,
No,
and
no,
I
no, I'm
called him
very
a
wrong
man.
to do that to her. But I already have beef with Lodash because something else she did to me before that. So
It don't
I don't.
matter. Misgendering is misgendering. And
But she
Jaguar calls
misgendered
me gay,
me.
and I call him a man. So what's the difference?
I'm okay with
You
But
that.
tell
that's
You've
not
been calling me a
gender.
man, nigga.
That's sexual
I had to
right.
let you
preference.
know that I live as
Yeah,
a
and I'm
woman, but
okay
you
with it.
still gonna
I'm
do it.
okay
But
with
it's
it too.
okay. I'm okay with
Okay.
that. I'm
I'm
Tammy.
I wish we could all be respectful. I don't even want to do that to Low, guys. I'm being honest with you.
I,
I don't want to do that to Low, but Low doesn't respect me. So it's no way I'm gonna run around trying to like respect her and she doesn't respect me.
oh,
Chris Ramson, I don't need you to tell me what the fuck I fought for. I don't need you to tell me about my motherfucking history. And I
They
still
level
fight
one.
for
That's
LGBT
the
rights.
problem.
And I'll tell Sylvia and Marcia, bitch, if you misgender me, I'm
Yeah,
going to
they
misgender
done
your
put
ass
fake
back.
receipts up and everything.
I
They
didn't
done made
misgender
fake
Pastor first.
messages.
That's a lie.
They
That's a
making
lie.
fake
That nigga used to
messages
call me
about me.
him all the time, even on the panel with Petty, and we try
And
to
you
correct
and the
him.
truth is,
Okay,
So
I
then
ain't
when I was
Petty
misgender
is
that
calling you
making
man
him, you
first.
moves.
asked me to stop
That man
doing
used
that,
to
and I
call me
did.
him all the motherfucking time. You used to call Low
Was it
him all the motherfucking time. That
disrespectful?
nigga just
Was I
that's have a habit of that,
disrespecting you, or
and
was
that's
that
who
what I
he
was
is.
used to doing? Was
That's
I
who you are,
disrespecting
nigga.
you, or is
That's
that
just
what I
who you
used to
are.
doing? No,
That's what you
nigga, I
are.
ain't
That's who you are.
disrespecting
Okay,
when
your
you
real
when
colors ain't
Petty
came out.
said
But when I
when
was
Okay.
sitting
So
Petty
on there
listen,
with
said
guys,
panel
call
with
you
listen,
Poppy,
she.
when I
listen.
Hey,
was
I'm
sitting on
Okay,
finna
that
get up
panel
listen.
with
out of
Poppy,
here.
I said,
I ain't
Poppy,
finna
I
argue
thought you
Guys,
with
were
it.
a pastor.
Man,
Get
if you
along.
look
That's what
like
I
your
said.
profile picture, I shut up
I
right now. I bet you don't look like your profile picture right now.
ain't gotta look
Him
like
up.
my. You don't look like
I
your
know you
profile
don't.
picture right now,
What you
nigga.
talking
You don't
about?
look like your
Shit,
profile picture right now.
you crazy.
The
Nigga,
fuck?
who I look like? Who I look like, nigga? Shit. Who
My
I look
uncle,
like, nigga?
my
I throw that orange
motherfucking
sugar
uncle, nigga.
on. Fuck you
But
talking
anyway,
about.
any
Well,
motherfucking
listen,
way,
Jaguar,
you been.
listen, I want this. Listen, I want to make some leeway here. Jaguar doesn't want to be called he. Keith
No,
doesn't want to be called she, and doesn't want to be called
But the thing
homosexual.
is, when me
Can
and
we
Jag
at
was
least
cool,
agree? Wait a
when
minute,
we was cool,
baby.
no, we can't agree to
Listen,
nothing. I'm
babies,
finna get out
listen.
of here because
Can
I
we
ain't
at least
agreeing to it
agree?
and them your rules.
You
I'm finna
not.
leave. I appreciate y'all in
I
Jesus' name,
mean, he
but
can
hell
say
no.
whatever he needs to
I
say.
was
This,
calling
this, this
Jaguar.
his
I
moment.
was calling
Nigga, this
Jaguar
your
a
moment.
he
You can say
on
what you want
Patty's
to say.
panel. When we was cool, I was calling Jaguar a he. When he told me that ain't what he like, Petty said it like, man, quit calling him he, call him she. I'm like, oh damn. I said to him, damn, my fault. That's what you like. It's cool. It's all right. And then I
You
started
kept on.
respecting his pronouns as he asked me to.
Kept on.
But after I read this book that told me that I'm disrespecting God and his creation by calling them something they not, I don't respect nobody. I don't call them shit. I call them by
That's
their
good.
name. And
That's good. And nigga, we
Jaguar's
ain't
a
gonna
male
respect
car.
you.
And
Respect to
fuck
do
you,
a
bitch ass
motherfucking dog,
nigga.
nigga.
In
We ain't gonna
Jesus' name. And
respect
you're a
you and your
faggot. And
pronouns.
keep making
Bitch,
your receipts,
hoe,
faggot.
slut,
You
punk,
faggot. You a
faggot,
single faggot.
broke ass
You a
nigga,
single faggot.
bomb, buster,
You don't look
deadbeat
nothing
dad.
like your
We ain't gonna
profile
respect
picture.
your motherfucking pronoun and your existence, nigga.
You look
Fuck
like that
you and
motherfucker
everything
with
you
the
stand
swollen
for.
cheeks.
Fuck you
You
and
look
your
like the motherfucker
congregation.
be on here
Fuck
with them
you and
big ass cheeks.
evangelistic,
You a
ecclesiastic,
faggot.
goddamn Deuteronomy Church of
You
motherfucking
still a
Paul.
man.
Fuck you, nigga,
When you get
everything you
to, when you
stand
go to
for.
heaven
Read
or
the
hell,
Bible
you
and
going
suck
as
my
a
dick
man.
from the
If
back,
you go
bitch,
to
with
jail
your
today, you
dog's
will not
mouth.
go to
I
a
don't give a
women's
fuck about you.
facility.
But anyway,
You
I'm
won't
gonna
go
say what
to
the
a
fuck I
women's
want to say and
facility.
need to say.
I
This
bet you
man
won't
has
go to
been
a women's
misgendering.
facility. You the
You've
only
been
woman got to
misgendering, dick
shave twice
sucker.
a week.
You've been
You the only
misgendering,
woman
booty
got to
liquor.
you
You've
got to
been
shave
misgendering,
twice a
bitch.
week.
You do the same shit that
Yeah,
I
on
do, but you
person.
don't
I
get
can't
paid, bitch.
misgender you. How can I
I said
misgender a
what I
man and you a
motherfucking
man?
said,
How
bitch.
can I misgender a
You
man and
indulge
he
in
a man?
homosexual activity and you still don't
Shut
get
up.
paid for it.
Yeah,
Shut
I
up, nigga.
know.
But
I
anyway,
know.
like I was
You still
saying,
a
when
man.
Poppy was
You
talking
still
about
a
you,
man.
dragging you, I said,
You
look,
still a man.
Poppy, I fucks with Pastor. I like Pastor. I thought you and Pastor was good. That's what I told that man. You can ask that man. I said, I fuck with him. I like him. I thought you and Pastor was good. That's what I told Poppy. That's my exact
I was
word
in there.
for motherfucking Balaam. And that man got down. Not only was he dogging you, he was dogging Brandon and stuff. And that man has not been back on my live. I didn't give a fuck what the motherfucker said about you. To be honest with you, Mick, because you been set with bitches that done dogged me. You didn't dog me, but you done
They
set
don't
with hoes
dog in
that
they
dogged me.
ain't
I ain't
dogged you
feel
in
no
front of
way
me.
about it.
They don't dog
I
you
ain't
in front
feel
of
no
me.
way about it until you had a
Ain't nobody
goddamn
dog you in
motherfucking
front of me.
until you goddamn motherfucking found Christ.
They ain't dog you. I ain't
I ain't
found Christ,
disrespected you
nigga.
enough.
I ain't
I'm
no
glad you found
Christian, nigga.
Christ. I'm glad you
I ain't
found Christ. You
found
gonna
Christ,
need him.
nigga. I ain't no
You
Christian,
gonna
nigga.
need them. Because
Nigga,
the
I ain't
motherfucker you
no
sitting with that
Christian,
shooting at
nigga.
your motherfucking house,
Nigga,
that
I ain't
shooting up
no
at your
Christian.
motherfucking house, keep sitting with the wrong
Man, where
motherfucker.
did that get?
And now you
Where did
taking
that
all
get?
that
Nigga shooting up in
your
your
issues
ass.
out on
Nigga
somebody who ain't
shooting
did
up
nothing
in
to you.
your
Now
ass.
all of a sudden Dale is the op.
Nigga shooting
Man,
you up in
just get
your
the fuck
ass.
out of here.
That
So
ain't none
all
of
of a
your
sudden
business,
Dale is the op.
faggot.
A nigga you been sitting
You a
with,
op,
eating with,
faggot.
lying with, smoking with.
Shut up. You a op,
Yeah.
faggot.
I'm
You
gonna
a
talk to
op.
Dale's son and we gonna see who the faggot, bitch.
What's taking you so long, bitch?
We gonna see who the faggot,
What's
bitch.
taking you so
Mommy,
long?
bitch, it was your knees on the
Shut up. You
dashboard
don't even
sucking
got
dick,
your
bitch.
dick sick.
It was
Your
your
dick
knees
not
on the
even sick right
dashboard
now. You
sucking
want to
dick.
be a girl and you only part-time
I ain't want
sucking
to
your
be shit, but Jaguar
You ain't
Evermore.
even
That's all I
sucking
want
your
to do.
dick.
Transmania from
Boy, shut
Transylvania.
up and
If
get
a
you some more
motherfucker
duct
hit me,
tape so you
I'ma
can
hit a
wear your
motherfucker
dress.
back. That's all
You
I want to
mad
be,
because Terry
bitch.
said you ugly and you don't look like no
I don't
woman
give a
at all,
fuck
no
what
matter
Jerry
what
said.
you
Look
do.
at Jerry. He body
Terry
just
said
like
you
your
can't
brain,
look
bitch.
like a woman
Both of
if
you
you
bitches.
try to.
You like Jerry.
Surgery
You
couldn't
like
fix
Jerry
you.
bumpy dick, bloody booty, boom. You and that bitch got a secret motherfucking romance
You
going.
one of them
Y'all got a
gays that could
bromance
never
going.
look like a
You
woman.
and
You ain't
Jerry,
tricked
bloody
nobody.
dick, bumpy booty, boom, Hilda, boom, shaka laka
You
laka
ain't
boom,
tricked
Beelzebub,
nobody.
bubble gum, bend it over backwards, touch your knees, toes, and elbows. You and that nigga got a secret rendezvous going on. Dick eater.
Yeah, I know.
I said what I
I
said.
know.
And if I see
You
you,
ain't
bitch,
tricked
I'll
nobody.
call you a dick eater and see what your
You ain't
pressure is
tricked
with me, bitch.
nobody.
Because I don't remember having no pressure with you. I don't remember
Oh,
having no pressure with you.
you ain't tricked nobody your whole life. You a man,
I ain't gotta trick them. They like dick. I like faggots. They like dick. I ain't gotta trick you or all the
nigga.
other niggas. You like dick. I ain't gotta trick you.
All right. Well, we enjoyed you, sir.
Okay.
But
I
listen, not
enjoyed
trying
you
to be
too,
funny,
bitch.
but don't
Bye,
y'all think
Tammy.
y'all
I
could have
love
a
you,
good
Auntie.
show? I love you. Listen, Jaguar, I'm being honest. I don't want to misgender love. If you cool with her, let her know, stop calling me a man, so I can stop calling her one, because I don't want to defend my femininity or my womanhood, and she shouldn't have to defend hers. But if she called me a man, I called her one back. And I shouldn't do that, but she's the exception to my rule. You don't hear me even doing that to that Bay girl. I don't do that. But that nigga, she called me a nigga, so I called her one back. And I'm wrong to
Tammy,
do that.
Tammy,
I did
we
it.
from the old school of doing this. I've been doing this 12 plus years, 13 maybe years. But we from the old school of doing this, and with misgendering and slanging mud, we in the community. I know what it is, Tammy. I already know if you say it ain't
No,
coming
but
from no
I'm not a
recent shit.
person who
But when bitches
misgender
like
people
Pastor
like
said, it
that.
coming from a place of anger and can get a bitch off and killed. You know what I'm saying? Most of those words and slurs and stuff, it coming from a different place. I know it's coming from a reading from LGBTQ, MBCIA. It's coming from that kind of place. And then if you hoes worried about me being passable to y'all, I ain't trying to fuck you. I ain't trying to fuck your nigga. Okay? I'm all fucked out. Okay? I don't have to be passable for none of you bitches. I don't have to look a certain way for none of you bitches, present a certain way. Because last time I checked, all these bills over here paid, and I pay them by myself, hands down. Okay, and I ain't got no children that I don't take care of. You need to talk to box number motherfucking 3, who's trying to prove to y'all something. I ain't trying to prove nothing to y'all. I've always got on this platform and told y'all to suck my dick from the back.
What kid
I
I don't
always got
take
on this
care of?
platform and say I go blind, cripple,
What
crazy for
kids
that
I
dick,
don't
dead,
take
dumb,
care of?
stupid, retarded for that dick, give the devil blowjobs for that dick, cook the nigga whole mongs for that motherfucking dick, skip a couple meals for the good dick, pay his baby mama bills for that
Well,
motherfucking
I
dick.
do
I
all
might take a
that. You
couple
still
dumps on
got
that dick,
y'all
might
got the
fuck
same
Donald Trump
dick.
for that good dick, lick puppy chop off the fuck nigga dick, bow wow killers and bits on that bitch, beat a
Look,
bitch
it ain't
black and
even
blue
funny.
on that dick, clothesline till your wine Debbie
It
fine
ain't
for
even
the dick.
funny.
I'll stack a couple racks, save up for the dick, shack attack, heart attack, do crack for the dick. Hell yeah. I'll fuck Freddy Krueger and all these niggas for the dick, bitch.
It's a
I'm
rap hero.
blind, cripple, crazy, schizophrenic, and goddamn it, sloop footed for the dick, bitch. Ain't now bitch gonna beat my ass because I like dick, including Pastor. Fuck that nigga. Everything he stand for, and his sit up and push up and whatever he trying to do to get prepared to get busted in the motherfucking mouth. Fuck that nigga. I said what I said. And I'm gay.
All right, you done.
So there's no way we can
I
have
bet you don't go to
fix
Trina B
this.
party, Pastor. I bet you don't go to Trina B party. He talking
You
about he gonna
done.
handle Trina B and his 9 brothers. I
Is you
bet you he don't
done?
go to Trina B party.
Is you done? Is you
Uh-uh.
done? Go live.
Jaguar,
Your views gonna be
Pastor.
up. You just argue with
Okay,
the
I'm gonna
goat.
get out. I'm gonna let Pastor have his moment. I'm sorry. He likes attention. I love you, Tammy. Bye bye.
Take it. I get too
Pastor.
much attention. What is he talking about?
And you know the
Huh?
funny thing is, even on when you and Jaguar on Petty's show, I think y'all played off each other and had good energy as far as the show was concerned. And sometimes when you see things like that happen on shows, people never know where they could go if they, follow through and do things. But I thought y'all had a cute little dynamic. I don't know. I hate to see all of this, but
He
it's
was
what we
cool
do
as
here
an
on Bigo.
entertainer, but when we fall out and you fabricate shit and lie on me, I don't get cool with you again. He lied and told the people I asked him to get my page back. He posted a picture of me holding a letter that was sent to postmaster and then third party sent to him saying I sent it to him. So he has to lie to get the people to watch him. He got to lie to create content for himself because the truth won't go hold up. If he tell him I don't even know this nigga, I ain't never talked to him before, I don't know nothing about the page besides what Postmaster told, then he don't have no tea on me. So what he did was make up some shit to try to make me look less than. Then right now he going around putting up fake text messages or inboxes saying some nigga named Maceo I was inboxing and whatever he done made up that people sending me and I just laugh. Right now today every time he go live it's my picture up. For what? I don't even mention you, bruh. I fell out with you over a month ago. You still mad as fuck because you ain't getting no
But
views and
Keith,
you can't help your
everybody
black
has
people.
either a picture of you, a picture of
No,
Eb, a
everybody that
picture of
I ain't never
Pumpkin.
fucked with. No,
When in
Jagwar
the
had his
when one
own
day and there
picture.
was a
He
guy
ain't
with
put
the
no
same
pictures of
picture
Cherry
up
up.
and it wasn't even you.
He ain't put no pictures of Cherry up. How you got all this energy for me? You ain't do that with Cherry.
Did
Cause he know
she? He said several. But listen, I would
everything
like
he
you
said
and
about me been
Jaguar.
a lie. Petty fell out with me. I don't get on nobody panel to drag Jag. I drag Jag at the crib by myself. Everybody get dragged by myself. I don't do no helping nigga panels. Petty didn't have shit to say, so Jag had to start trying to do a fake read off something with no receipts and just him making up stuff. That's it. So, bro, if that's your content in real life where you fall out, then you keep doing that weak, fake, fraudulent ass shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta be cool with him or nobody else. And I ain't gonna stop his bag. He definitely ain't gonna stop mine. So move
Well,
on.
listen, I
I
wish you guys could
respect. Then what
fix
I will say, the
that.
motherfuckers who I haven't fell out with, I don't misgender them at all. Period. If the worst, I just won't put no pronoun on it if I feel some type of way. But there's plenty motherfuckers on here that I call exactly what they want to be called because we ain't never fell out. And it's a mutual respect. But as soon as we fall out and I say some shit, and then I'm a homophobic and I'm all this weird shit. But it's a whole group of motherfuckers saying, I ain't sitting with them. I ain't sitting with no motherfucking fag. I ain't sitting with the gays because you scared they go expose you. You scared that they go know that you really like them. So you can't sit around them because your true colors go come out. Go fuck around and call somebody cute or something. That's why you don't go around there. I know they regular humans, but when they get messy, see, I ain't grow up around LGBT. The only LGBT motherfuckers I knew was the motherfuckers that I was locked up with, and they ain't play these games they play in real life, cause them niggas won't make it to see tomorrow playing with a real nigga like that. You play with a straight nigga and put them fake papers on them, your ass go die the same day. They don't play like that, and they be protected by real niggas, cause they don't play like that. When you expose somebody, it's the truth, and better not nobody touch you. Nigga, you shouldn't have been getting caught back there with that motherfucker. They don't do the shit they do in real life. So this shit weird and it's different to me that they even play like this and play these type of games. Cause back where I got acquainted and knowing who y'all is, y'all ain't do this weird shit. If you said somebody was gay, they was gay. It wasn't no insinuating, wasn't no I think he gay, cause your ass will have all types of puncture wounds and you for playing with a real nigga like that. They get away with it and now they getting comfortable with it where they really calling all the straight niggas gay and putting this shit in people's heads that ain't got no mind of their own to think and deter us from goddamn reproducing in real life. It's enough gay people for them to be cool with everybody. They don't got to recruit. Motherfuckers don't even get raped no more. So many gay people in jail. You think that y'all got probably the biggest community on the planet and y'all still trying to make real niggas what y'all is don't make sense to me. As soon as I say something back, I'm misgendering and I got all these and it's a hate crime because I beat up another man that dressed in drag. Now I'm in jail for a hate crime and now all this shit that they making to make the world fucked up in real life. Shit. If that what y'all want to do, run y'all community. But don't force that shit on nobody and don't force me to raise my kids to think that that shit is okay. Raise your kids to think it's okay.
A
I can
lot of
raise my
people
kids how the
don't
fuck I
listen.
want
A
to.
lot of people don't think being gay is right. A lot of people don't think being a cheater is right. A lot of people don't think being a liar is right. And so there's a whole bunch of sins, but I'm not here to save nobody's
We ain't
sins.
talking about sins though, Tammy. We talking about how you raise your children. If I want to raise my children saying you ain't gonna be around that and we don't do that and we don't condone that, then don't tell me that I'm raising my kids to be haters and shit. I'm raising my kids so I can have fucking grandkids. I ain't hating. I ain't gonna say, oh, don't be over there raising your kids to be gay. Cause them is your fucking kids. If you want to raise your kids like that, that's on you. But don't never get mad and say, oh, that's what's wrong with y'all raising y'all kids to hate gays. I ain't raising them to hate gays. I'm raising them to know that that shit ain't what's going on in this house. This ain't what we condone. When you get 18 and you feel like that, cool. 13, you feel like you want to be gay, I'm going to beat your ass and I'm going to beat that shit up out of you till you 18 or you go get the fuck out
But
my
listen, let
house.
me explain something to
Period.
you, Pastor. Okay, wait a minute. Listen, let me explain something to you. You can beat your child because that's your child. But
Exactly.
after you beat them, okay, I'm gonna explain something to you. After you beat them and after people pray for them and after they lay hands on them and
Mhm.
all of these things that happen,
Right.
gay people are going to still be gay people. You
Right.
can't beat it out of people. You can't pray it out
Right.
of people. Nothing
Right.
nothing changes what's naturally in a person. So
Right.
please, if you can do anything, what you do is you can't control that. We can't control if
Right.
our children are going to grow up and be murderers. We just don't have no control over
Right.
that. But what we can explain to them is that this is what I prefer, but what I this is what I prefer for you. But if this is not the path that you take, I just want you to be careful and I want you to live the best life that you can, because last
Right.
thing you want to do, I'm being honest with people, this is how children get raped and abused and prostituted and all kinds of terrible things happen when
Mm-hmm.
people let go of children for things that they can't control.
And
You
I
ever
feel
see a
like
little
this.
boy from little and you could see this little boy is
No.
soft, or a little girl that
No.
won't wear
No.
dresses and
No.
It
No,
happens.
the
I
only
was that
time
little girl.
the only time I see that is when parents, goddamn, decline to step up when they see their kids doing shit or playing with the girls all the time, and it becomes a part of it. It's a learned behavior to me. And I have goddamn seven
See, listen,
children,
and
and
listen.
listen, but listen to
Hmm.
me now. I got
Hmm.
seven children, and don't none of them play that shit or act like it. My mama had two children, no father in the house. She didn't play that shit, and she ain't act like she did. We so far away from that shit, and we grew up to be just what she told us the fuck we was gonna be. Out me, I don't care what nobody say or how nobody feel. The way I was
Hmm.
raised, if my kids grow up and that's the road they choose, that's the road they go walk by their motherfucking self. I love you enough to let you motherfucking go because I didn't raise no LGBT children. And I'm not going to be cool with you bringing your boyfriend over here or none of that weird shit that I feel is weird for my children. If you want to do it and that's your household, fine. You ain't going to be coming in here with it. That's how I feel. Yes, I'm cutting my kid the fuck off for doing that,
But you know
period.
what? I've
And
seen people say things like this, and then like, if my son bring home a white girl, I ain't talking. I'm cutting them off. Whatever, whatever, whatever.
no,
And then
that ain't it.
sometimes I'm being honest. I've heard people say it. My dad wouldn't allow people to bring home white people,
Ain't no come
and
on,
it
I'm
was a
dead serious.
no. I'm just being honest. My dad didn't allow it. It was something that he spoke of the same way, and it's the truth. I'm not gonna lie to you. What the fuck you want me to make up a story? I'm telling you the truth. And that was just something that was his thing. And do I think my brothers ever fuck white girls? Yeah, they probably did, but did they bring it home? No. Sometimes we create, this is my thing. Raise your children the way you want to raise your children, but do know that even gay children still need their parents. That's all I'm gonna
Yeah,
say. Just
well, they
because you're
better
gay,
know. They better need me
just
enough
know that
not
I
to be
still
gay.
needed my
I
dad. I
stand up.
needed my dad to love
I
me
stand.
regardless.
And guess
And did
what?
he
Trina
approve
B
of
ain't
it?
got his
No.
daddy. Trina B daddy didn't fuck with him because he chose that path. I'm just like his daddy. And ain't nobody go change that because I'm putting my time,
No.
effort, money, and everything into raising you the right way. And that's what I'm doing. If you don't want to be raised by my rules, get your ass the fuck out. Be old enough to take care of yourself. I shouldn't have to help two men. How would I gotta help two kings? You shouldn't need no help. It's two fucking kings. Y'all should know how to run shit accordingly. Those are my rules. I stand on it. It always been like that. I'm sticking to it forever. That's me. They mama might not
Church
feel the
Angie,
same way,
I,
but
I'm
they
I'm
have an
intelligent enough to
unconditional
know
love
that
for me.
race and gender are different. I'm intelligent enough to know that. I was using that as a reference to what
I'm
my
not down in
father's
the
rules were that we couldn't
LGBT.
break.
How am I down in y'all? I don't
He
give a
has
fuck
the
what y'all
feeling
do.
he this
I'm
is
talking
this is
about
his
my
children. He
house.
don't want no
In
gay
my
children.
house, you can't tell me that I
My
gotta
parents
say that
didn't
I'm
either.
cool with my kids being gay or I'm hating on LGBT. This my fucking house. Ain't no gay kids being raised in this house. And I'm cool with gays. Hey, how you doing? Because that is what you gotta live with. When I go home, when I'm tired of dealing with y'all or whatever, I can cut my phone off and I can go home. I refuse to have to deal with that shit every time I walk in the house where I pay the bills at and shit. So those are my rules. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. God can come down here right now and tell me I'm wrong. I'll tell God, get the fuck out my house. Period. I stand on it. God said he created Adam and Eve, and that's what the fuck we raising in this house. Adam and Eve, male and female. That's what we raising. Period. If you don't like that, then you need to take it up with God, cause He the one made that shit goddamn natural. Fuck what you talking about. Fuck what everybody talking about. Y'all got an opinion, and I'm cool with it because y'all not in my house and y'all not paying my bills. And ain't none of you fuckers helping me with my bills. I stand on it firmly. I said it a million times and I get dragged about it. If my kid turns out to want to like men once he gets grown, fuck him. I love you, but you ain't allowed over here, period. Because I didn't raise that and I'm not condoning that shit. The God I serve made man for woman and woman for man to recreate, and I want grandchildren. Get your ass the fuck on and live with your motherfucking boyfriend's family. Period. Now stand on it. I don't give a fuck what nobody saying. I ain't switching it up and fuck my
Well, you
following
made
this
this
room like
clear.
I said.
Listen, no. You made it clear. And do I like it?
God went to
No,
if
because I
God
don't.
didn't create felons, why did Jesus go to jail, bitch? Shut up. Or leave the book
See,
alone. Cause Jesus went to jail. Paul went to jail. Shut up.
I respect what you're saying because that's your opinion. But I'm just going to tell you my situation. Even as a gay girl and a girl who didn't want to be gay. It's not something I chose and said I want to be gay. It's just something that was just different about me. I'm just saying I still needed my dad. I still needed to talk to my dad. I still needed love from my dad. Even my father-in-law, he doesn't agree with the whole gay thing. So this is nothing new for me. But even though I'm gay and I'm with his daughter, he still treats us with love and respect. And he had to learn that from being around gay people who were
Right.
functional and who he saw us in a different light. Sometimes things have to happen for us to have change. Change doesn't come from you arguing and browbeating somebody. Change comes when you speak, people speak things into the universe, and sometimes you'll speak things that you'll have to one day face. You may have a child one day that needs your help, that might have to, you never know who you might who you might have to help or who you might need. So we can just hope that God will change your heart and help you if you have something that
God can.
you
I understand what you're saying,
not I'm saying
but
change your heart. I'm
that's
not talking
different
about your
strokes.
kids.
I'm telling
I'm
you that
talking
I
about
don't
not the
give a.
gay thing. I'm talking about, I'm saying that you won't have anything to do with them. You don't have to be with the
I'm not.
person. Because
I
I have a
love you. I
friend,
know
her
how to
son
love
is
you from a
gay,
distance.
you know. Yeah,
I
but
can
still
love you
keep in
from a
contact
distance.
with them because kids need
No,
their
I
father.
ain't keeping in
A father
contact with
missing is
shit.
hard.
No, that's on them. I don't condone that. I love you, and I
My
just saying
father
I
didn't
love you. That's
condone it,
it.
but he
That's
still
it.
loved
That's
me.
it. We don't got nothing to talk about. I love you. Bye. That's it. And
And
don't tell
would
me
you be
nothing. All of
disappointed
y'all
in
that
me?
saying this God shit right now, anybody in here, 3,100 people, find one verse in y'all fucking book that y'all going by when y'all mention God that says anything about goddamn transgenders, because there's nothing in the Bible about a trans period at all. Y'all made that shit up. That's a fact. Cisgender, y'all made that shit up. You ask any OG, y'all mamas, now what is cisgender? They not gonna know because that's something y'all made up to make LGBT normal. Facts. I don't care what none of y'all talk about. In that Bible, you ask God, what do we say about anything to do with homosexuality? And it is abomination to his creation. I created men and women to reproduce. That's what he created us for. Not to be doing it to each other. It ain't one verse in the Bible that says anything about it's cool and to accept y'all. Matter of fact, when you look it up, he gonna say that y'all have a mental problem in real life. Y'all mentally unstable, and that's why. That's what the Bible say about y'all. Anybody that thinks that it's cool to practice homosexuality is mentally ill. We went over this shit on my live. I went through all the verses that have anything to do with that. So don't say God created all of us, because God created you as a man and God created you as a woman, and God has never made a mistake. So when you get upstairs and you have to talk to him, tell him that you made a mistake when you made me a man. I was supposed to be a girl, and see what the fuck he tell you.
Okay, well, let me explain something to you, Keith, so you understand about imbalances. Imbalances can happen hormonally. It's not something that's mentally. It could be hormonally that you
Right.
find women who are attracted to women will have a higher testosterone level than sometimes other women, and vice versa. Some things are biological. We have a such thing called science. And with all the things that are putting into the water systems, the things that they're putting into food, you have little girls getting their period at 8 and 9 years old, boys growing breasts. You have some people, you can look at them and not even, you ever look at a boy
I
and
don't
be
eat
like,
gay
damn,
food.
your ass should have been a girl. There are things biological that people can't control. And we have to just respectfully disagree. I don't feel
That's what we
mentally
gonna
ill.
do. That's what we gotta
Yeah,
do,
and
because
it's no
it don't
shade.
matter
The
what
thing
nobody's
I've lived
saying
with
here.
this, so I've
Right.
learned, like I said, my dad felt the same way, and he still loved me. I just explained
That's
to
cool.
people that um I I don't I
You sh-
don't have hatred in my heart for people because they think differently than me. And some people don't understand, and some LGBT people, they don't understand that arguing with someone is not going to make them see you or your life or the choices that are made, or because sometimes people don't understand being LGBT is not a choice. Who would who would want to choose this? If I had a choice, I would have lived a different life, but it wasn't something that I could choose. And I'm being honest, it wasn't something that I could choose. Keith, men used to like me. And I
I
had
know they
great men
did.
who liked me, but I couldn't lie. And I didn't think it was fair of me to know what I felt inside, know what was pressing me, and to play in a nigga face and play like I'm straight when I know that this wasn't the truth. And I think that once I became honest with my dad and honest with myself, and I said who I was, and I explained it to my father what I was going through, he was very disappointed in me. He was very disappointed. But I just asked him one thing. I said, one thing I won't do is I won't be a gay person that will embarrass you. I won't be a gay woman that won't carry myself well and make you proud of me. I just wanted him to still be in my life. And we did that to the day he died. My dad never left me. And I think as a parent, sometimes, what if your son went to jail for killing people?
Ladies first,
What if
Rev
your
D.
For did he might have a reason to kill somebody. Ain't no reason for you to like the same sex. It ain't nothing you go say. It ain't no. I'm not saying the
No, no, no.
sin
I'm
is
just
real.
telling you my story.
Uh,
I'm not telling you about anybody
oh,
else.
okay.
I just have to, when people tell your story, it's only fair that I tell you my story. And I explain to you that this is not something that I chose. I just need that to be clear to you so
Listen,
you understand
that's
me,
no,
that
but
I had men
listen,
around me that would buy me cars and buy me shit and take care of me and do
you
shit for
liked
me.
what you like
And I
though.
didn't
But you
want
like what
and
you
I
like.
didn't want that
You
motherfucking
got
facial
children.
hair in my face.
You have children.
Yeah, I have a son. I
All
had a
right.
son.
So
Of
you
course
like
I
what
had a
you like.
child.
You.
Yeah,
It
but
was
I
something
had a
about the
child
men
because
that
I
didn't
didn't.
keep you. It was something about men that didn't keep you because you liked the men at some point. So it was something
I've always
about the
had a
men that
girlfriend,
didn't
Keith.
keep you
I had
attracted.
very few men around me in my life. I'm telling you, this is who I've been from a young woman.
Ain't
But what
nothing
I
gonna stop.
realized,
I respect it.
this, this is the thing. Like I'm explaining, I just want you to understand that we don't choose this. That's the only thing I want you to understand. If you could
I
feel
ain't
however
nothing.
you want to feel, but just know that nobody would choose the shit that we go through as people. This is like being black 6 times because you got to deal with people who hate gay people, people who hate trans people. You got to deal with losing friends, losing family, going through hell in your life, all because you trying to make your outside meet your inside, is what they've explained to me. I just know I respect everybody and everybody's opinion. I'm not trying to sway your
I do
judgment.
too. I
Yeah.
do
And
too.
and
I'm not
sometimes people
disrespecting
take it
y'all.
as
Y'all
hatred.
getting mad at me because I'm telling you how my household go get raised. I ain't disrespecting y'all. If y'all want to be gay,
Yeah.
cool. It don't stop me from speaking to y'all or nothing. But in my house, these are my rules. Nobody go change that. If your kids can cuss and stay out past the street lights, those are your rules. I don't give a fuck. But I'm gonna beat my kids' ass for doing that. Those are my rules. You can't
No,
tell me that I'm wrong for it. So at
don't
the
beat
end of the
them.
day,
Listen.
my listen, I whoop my kids' ass just like I got my ass whooped. When you know right from wrong and you know better, you getting your ass whooped. You ain't getting your ass whooped if you right or if it's something that can be talked about. If you go to school and you talk back to an adult and get too in trouble for it, I'm whooping your ass because I'm the one that's supposed to talk to adults. You ain't supposed to say shit back. If your teacher dead wrong, you tell me and you let me deal with her. When you talk back, you wrong. So I'm whooping your ass, even if you was right, and I'ma still go check your teacher. That is my rule. If you know that's my rule, you shut the fuck up and you ain't gotta worry about getting your ass whooped when you bring your ass home. Those are my rules.
Okay.
Ain't nobody in here gonna
Well,
change that. I
hopefully.
whoop my kid's ass in front of the police and go to jail about it. You wear a wig and nails in your house. Thank you. I wear a wig and I wore nails in my house for entertainment for live. I didn't get off live and leave the shit on. I ain't never kissed a man. I ain't never hugged a man or did nothing with a man. I entertained the same way your favorite entertainers do, and I got paid for it very well every time I did it. I didn't do it around my kids and I didn't do it around nobody else, bitch. And I ain't got no secrets about nothing I did. If I want to impersonate goddamn Ebony, I put on the wig and some nails. I did it. You laughed at the shit. When I did it with Savannah, you laughed at the shit. When Martin do it, you laugh at the shit. When Tyler Perry do it, you laugh at the shit.
Well,
Don't be
some
mad
people
because I'm
don't
doing it on
understand
the underground
historically.
level.
Historically, comedians have always cross-dressed as different characters, from Flip Wilson all the way back. It's been something that happens. It's no big deal. But back to what I was saying with defending myself, I just want to tell you, Keith, like I said, you've never disrespected me, and I don't understand why people think that. Um, I shouldn't respect people's opinions. I'm not one of those LGBT people that need people to accept me. Some of people, like, we want to lobby and fight for acceptance, and what we need to fight for is fair and equal pay, fair and equal housing, and different laws and stuff, and prison reform that we need to be fighting for, not for people to accept you. And I think that this generation, it's something that that's really big for them, is to be accepted. And I even think it's true with a lot of older women on the app. They fight for acceptance. And when you don't see things, like if I see it different from you, that don't mean I'm gonna see you and hate you or go live about you because we have a difference of opinion. As people, we should have differences of opinion. And I think that that's what led to my situation with Noni. I just think it was the fact that we all had differences of opinion. It doesn't mean that we have to be enemies because we see things differently. If we all thought the same, we'd all be wearing the same thing and acting the same and doing the same. In order for the world to be round and have a whole bunch of different types of people,
Shut up,
it takes
bitch.
all different
Ain't
types of
nobody
people to make
tasted
the
your
world go round.
rainbow. Your name Skittles. Who done tasted your rainbow, you hateful ass bitch? Shut up. Name Skittles and don't nobody eat you, bitch. Shut up.